Hey y'all, what's up? Your girl's back. It's been a pretty long day for me. I'm exhausted, but I'm still hanging in there. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and get this off my chest. Um, and I'm just gonna say what I gotta say about Tinashe, about how at this point with Joyride and how the era has been going for, I would say, last year, this past year. We already know Tinashe's new album Joyride is supposed to be dropping. I don't know when it's the actual release date. No one knows the actual release date. However, it's October the 28th. There's no way the album will be released this month. So to be on the positive side, I'm predicting this album will be released next month in November. And it bothers me that, and I gotta be honest, I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it 100. I just gotta keep it 100. You know, I'm just gonna say what I want to say. And in regards to Tinashe's new album being released, I'm really concerned. I'm getting, anxious, for her, because it's like Tinashe said that this album's going to be out in October. Well, this is the end of October. This is October 28th. October 28th. Well, hell, it's not. Okay, okay, I'm sorry. It's October 29th. So it's October 29th. But if Joyride was to be released in October, would have been released. We would have gotten an actual release date. But there's no actual release date, because her record label, which I'm not going to name, they told her what she told us. Oh, it's going to be out in October. Okay, October, there's no Joyride. And this is what I don't like. I don't like how the system right now with these record labels, and that's why I told people, you have to support your favorite artists no matter what. You have to support them. You can't rely on these record labels, because half of the time they don't know what they're doing. They don't know. I mean, and I personally am frustrated. I am frustrated. However, I will remain patient, and I will be there for Tinashe always. Recently, Tinashe, in good news, in the midst of Joyride being, delayed, she's collaborating with Britney Spears on a remix to Britney Spears' album Glory, and the title of the track is Slumber Party. So she's doing a remix, and Britney Spears is her idol, and she loves Britney Spears. She's a fan of Britney Spears. She grew up watching her, and she idolized her, and she's a big influence to her. So I'm happy for Tinashe. She, she's getting to work with, she's working with Britney Spears. And Britney Spears, I gotta give Britney Spears, I gotta give credit where it's due. Britney Spears, I gotta give credit where it's due. She's one of the, she really, when she entertaining and stuff, and I gotta give it to her. Even though now me personally, like growing up with Britney Spears, I never was a huge Britney Spears fan. However, Britney Spears can put on a fucking show. So I gotta keep it 100. But with Tinashe, it's just frustrating. And I know Tinashe fans, they're getting frustrated, because I see all over my timeline, I see all over Twitter. So now, it's what now? It's it's just so many things I want to get off my chest, and I have to be 100, and I gotta keep it real as a fan, that Tinashe, this album has to be released this year. It has to be released this year. I don't care whenever. It has to be released this year. People have been anticipating this year, and this is the thing that really frustrates me, and it really bothers me, and I'm going to get very angry. I'm going to get very angry, because I have the right to be angry. I have no control what's going on. I have no control. Tinashe, she telling us, her fans, that the album will be released. We don't have no actual release date, and that's the issue. Her record label, there's like a miscommunication. I think it's a miscommunication. This is my perspective. I think there's a miscommunication because they told Tinashe the album will be out in October, and Tinashe told us it's gonna be out in October, and she even addressed that in the Nylon magazine, October. Everybody's okay. It's gonna be released in October, and it's October 29th, and it's gonna be closing out October, and we're gonna get to November. And I'm telling you, Tinashe's album Joyride needs to be released in November. It needs to be released. There's no way. There's no excuse. And I understand it's a process for Tinashe to get this album out, because Tinashe, she can't just put the album out. No, she has to, the process of editing and putting finishing touches. But I believe the album is finished. I believe the album is finished. The issue is Tinashe is trying to figure out which day in which month will the album be released. And this album is supposed to be released this year. And I'm telling y'all, I can already see it. Because I'm not going to be, like, I don't want to be a negative Nancy. I don't want to be a, no. I'm telling you, if Tinashe's album do not get released this year, it's going to be an issue. It's going to be an issue. And it's going to affect how she maintains relevance. And yes, even though I address relevance, I'm addressing relevance in a positive way. I'm not addressing that relevance like, okay, if an artist's been out for a couple years and they've already been established and they're just taking a break, that's fine. And these ignorant mofos be like, oh, they're not relevant, they're relevant. No, Tinashe is still fresh. She's still an artist that she's getting towards being established. And I'm not discrediting her. I'm not knocking down what she's done previous, because I've been with her since day one during her mixtape days. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, well, no, Tinashe has to keep up with the consistency. You know? This album has to be out. And, okay, I'll tell you what. My whole thing about this, Tinashe's album, the promotion. And this is where I'm getting concerned. I mean, Tinashe, she has been booking stages. I know she did a show in Atlanta recently. I can't recall the name of the show, and I know she's booking another show in November in New York, because I've been reading and keeping up with the information. But I'm telling you, I'm going to be angry. And there's just a lack of communication. I mean, to me, and I know and I understand what you guys are going to be like, well, why do you think it's a lack of communication? Well, I'm telling them how I see it. This is how I see it. If her record label, if they knew or were aware of Joyride and how the process of Joyride being, you know, the singles, how they're being promoted, how the response to the general public, the audiences, how are the singles doing well on the charts? Based on that alone is what determines when will Tinashe's new album will be released. Okay? So it's at the point where Super Love and Company, I don't know if they're really impacting as much as they're supposed to be. And my issue is, if the record label knew that possibility or probability, because it seemed like, okay, the album will be out in October. This is it. The album will be out in October. If the record label knew, and they knew, to be honest, be realistic. Let's keep it 100 now, cause let's keep it 100. If they knew there's a possibility the album's not going to be released in October, then why even just throw it out there, you know? Because it makes it, and it makes Tinashe, I'm not saying that, because I'm telling you, she already got some bird chirping haters and all that, but it already makes as if Tinashe is like, okay, she said the album's going to be out in October. She did tell us that, but the album is not gonna be in October, because October is damn near over. And as I said in my last visual, it's damn near over. It's damn near over. It's damn near over. And I'm not gonna be, you know, and y'all can, you know, and I'm not trying to be overwhelmed, and I'm not trying to be overwhelmed. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm telling y'all, these record labels, I don't know what they're on. I don't know what they're on. And I personally am concerned for Tinashe, because the album has to be out regardless. I don't care what no one says. The album has to be out this year. It has to be released this year. And, you know, my thing is, okay, let's keep it positive for one moment. Let's keep it positive. Let's keep it positive. And, okay, if the album is released next month, I want the promotion to be consistent. Okay? Tinashe, she has to have album sales. Album sales. Okay? And when I'm talking about, I know people can say, well, album sales don't matter. They do matter, but for Tinashe, she has to get a decent amount of album sales. And that's the thing. Because what if they released Joyride? If Tinashe would have already released Joyride by now, and this is my perspective, I think her album sales wouldn't be as what she would want them to be, or it would have been, you know, when the sales wouldn't have been good. And that's why I think RCA, I gotta keep, okay, RCA. They're going to have to really support this woman. They're going to really have to support her. I'm not saying they're not supporting her. They are supporting her. They are supporting her because, you know, they've been, you know, keeping up with what's going on. But I'm telling you, they're going to have to support Tinashe. They're not going to need to be bullshitting. That's what's making me angry. I'm getting angry a little bit because I don't have, and it's not because I don't have control, because what can I do? All I can do is support Tinashe. But I'm getting angry at what the response could be. Because I know some of her fans, not all of them, but I've known recently over Twitter, they said, oh, well, Tinashe, she just need to go ahead and put the album out. No, she can't do that. Hell no. Hell no. She can't do that. She can't put out the album. She can't. And y'all think that, you know, I'll tell you, if she did that, then it wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be good. And I talked to Tamika about it, because she's like, you know, some people are, you know, they're getting impatient, and I understand it's frustrating. It is frustrating. I can acknowledge that. But what I'm saying is that people just need to keep supporting Tinashe, and just hold it down for her. You know? And it is frustrating. I mean, and I can't really, you know, hell, what can I do? All I can do is just wait, just like everybody else is waiting. And then for some of Tinashe's fans, some of the ones that, you know, and some of them, not all of them, but some of them are delusional, because it's like this: Tinashe, she still has to stay consistent. She still has to promote herself. And I, you know, it's a different ball game now with this record business. It's not like in the 90s. It's not like in the early 2000s. That era is gone. That era is gone. Those eras are gone. You know, things are moving forward. That she can't be doing that. You know, she can't be. She has to stay consistent. So, you know, and I'm not gonna be, you know, like, I'm not gonna be so like overwhelmed about this, but I know I'm concerned for her, because some people, like I said, you know, you got some people that don't, you know, they don't support Tinashe, and they don't, you know, her artistry. They're not interested in her artistry. However, it's up to us fans. It's up to Tinashe fans to do what we're supposed to do, and to get the album and purchase the album when it's released. And it's getting to a point where And if this album, I gotta keep it 100, if this album does not get released this year, then there's an issue. And I will address that. I will address it. You best believe me. You best believe me, I will address it. Because this woman is so incredible. Her records speak volumes. I can relate to her. And in my first video I did of Tinashe, I said Tinashe be talking about real stuff. And it's rare for artists like her to be around. And I keep reminiscing the artists that I grew up, that I support, with real, authentic, that create authentic records. And I already ranted about the record business, and I put my thoughts to it, and I said, I elaborated. I was like, hey, doesn't make any sense how we have the artists that have the potential to be the next legends and the next icons for themselves. They can't duplicate the last legends. They can't duplicate the last icons because it's been there, done that. So they have to be the next legends and icons for themselves. That's what it's about. You know, and Tinashe, you know, she's such an incredible artist, and I am so thankful that I got to see her at the Fillmore in Silver Spring in March. And I had on my phone, you know, how she really like slayed the stage. That mofo is real. And I love her, and I will always be there for Tinashe. And I understand that Tinashe fans, Team Tinashe, are frustrated. We're frustrated. There's nothing we can do but keep supporting her. And I'm gonna tell you something about. And I'm gonna call some of these fake fans out too. And I'm not saying that. Well, to be honest, there are fake fans in Team Tinashe, and I do. You know why? This is the issue. So I'm gonna address it. I've been minding my business, but I've talked to my friend that we always talk to. We always, you know, have conversations, and you know, she talked about how some fans were envy of her because she got to see Tinashe more than one time, or she got to, you know, like she, you know, flew out to see Tinashe in Philly, and that was what, a couple weeks ago. That was last month. And some of the fans of Team Tinashe, they were shading her and talking bad about her and talking about, oh, she's wasting her time going out her way to fly out to meet Tinashe. And, you know, fans, I don't even know why fans do that. And it's like, come on, really? We're supposed to be a team. We're supposed to be a crew. We're supposed to hold down for each other. We're not here for the stupid ass childish shit. You know, you disrespecting other fans and your crew, you whack, and you a clown. And I was upset because she's my friend. Of course, I hold down for my friends. I don't play that shit. You disrespect my motherfucking friends, it's gonna be on and popping. I'm gonna turn to a Super Saiyan. So with her and other fans and other fans, they support her. They was like, nah, why are the fans talking shit about her? Why are they saying like, oh, she you know, she going out her way to see Tinashe more than once? And it's like, really? You need to support Tinashe and focus on you. You need to make sure you support Tinashe. Why are you so bitter? Because that's her business. That's her. That's what she wants to see Tinashe plenty of times. And if she's, you know, she's able to do it, she's able to do it. Because it's not like she go see Tinashe all the time, 24/7. How them fans are trying to make it seem like, oh, she trying to, no. I got so mad. I got angry. I'm like, you know what? I can't. I got angry. I did. You know? And I have to, you know, express my, you know, disdain and my lack of tolerance for ignorance. Because I don't, you know, because I will call you out. And the rest of Team Tinashe, they went in. They went in on the they went in on the fans that were talking shit about her. And her and I, she said, you know what? I blocked them. Because she was like, you know, I know they was talking shit about me. And then you talking about, oh, I'm this and that. But, and she's real. She's one of the realest fans. I love her so much. That's my sister. And I have respect for her because, you know, I want to see Tinashe again. I want to go to another one of her concerts again. And I want to meet her. And all the beautiful stuff I heard about, like how she's so nice to her fans and how, you best believe. You best believe. So, everything right now is just, we just gonna have to hold it down. You know, and I want for people to realize, regardless if you support these artists or not, you're gonna have to, you know, realize that these artists are human beings, you know, and, what else I wanted to address? Something else I wanted to address. Yeah, basically, that's all I wanted to address. You know, and I know as, you know, being a Tinashe fan, for me, you know, I love her, you know, and I love that she expressed herself and she's about, hey, you know, just expressing her art, and that's important. So, with the new outlook that I have with this Joyride era, with this new album, the album has to be released, or else I'm going to turn to a Super Saiyan. And this is a rant. It is a rant. Now, my last rant, y'all saw. Homegirl was going off on that one. And I do acknowledge that. I know what I was doing because I went off. My last rant, I went ballistic. And I just went, you know, because I just got fed up with the bullshit. But this is a rant too. But I'm more neutral. So, I just had to get everything off my chest last rant. But, who knows? You never know with me. Because I get, like, you know, but when I care about people, and even if I don't know you, like, I care about you, I will always be there for you, I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do, you know. And, you know, Tinashe, she talked about how, you know, it was rough for her, you know, growing up. She got bullied, you know, in school, and people picked on her. So it was really messed up. So now, Tinashe, I know she's going to be alright. And I know with me and the rest of Team Tinashe, we're going to hold down for her. And we're going to be going in on these haters, talking reckless, bird chirping, whatever. Because I tell you what, I'm the wrong one. Just like how I went in for my queen, my other queen, in my last video. You know how I roll. You know how I roll. Because I'm turned to a Super Saiyan. So, yep. So anyway, now, when Joyride gets released, because there's no official release date, this is what I want. I want Tinashe to get the promotion. I want her to be consistent. Execution. Consistent. Because she has to get sales. She has to get a decent number of sales. She has to. She can't, you know, and I know she said that she was going to, after the album is released, she's planning on touring again. And she's planning on touring, so she has to tour immediately. Of course. Because she has to promote the album, duh. She gotta do it, you know. I mean, she has an album coming out, so you know, I'm excited for Joyride. I'm really excited for Joyride. I know it's been a while. I know we've been waiting for this album for almost a year. I mean, a year. Almost a year. So, yeah, that's all I want to say, guys. I don't know what else to say other than I love Tinashe and Team Tinashe. We're always holding for our, you know, girl, and she's amazing. So, So I want people to engage with me. What do you guys think? Are you guys anticipating Joyride? What are the strategies that do you think that needs to happen in order for Tinashe to promote this album? And when the album is released, what do you expect from Joyride? And so just like, subscribe, comment below, and yeah, just tell me. Alright, y'all. Signing off. Peace.